Okay, let's talk about retirement. And I just want to say, so I've been reading, and some research says that you have to save at least 12 times of what you are making a year. And this is before taxes. So whatever you make before any deductions, you have to save at least 12 times that number in retirement. So that way, when you retire, you can retire somewhat comfortably. And that is if you like the lifestyle that you have right now, because basically what you're making right now is only being able to pay for your lifestyle. So if you want a better lifestyle, you have to make more. Um, so that means that if you save 12 times what you're making right now, um, and then you'll be able to retire, at age 68 or whatever the age is going to be whenever you retire. Um, that you will probably continue to have the same lifestyle that you have now. So that is something to take in consideration if you want to have a better lifestyle in the future. Then that number will probably have to improve, so that way you can have, so that way you are able to afford that better lifestyle. But yeah, that's what it says. Some articles that I've been reading, about 12 times what you are making before deductions, you have to have that saved up for retirement or by the time of retirement. So it's really important to pay attention to that and start making some moves so that way we can start contributing to retirement if you haven't yet. And if you've been putting money into retirement, to keep up with that information, see how much you have in your retirement accounts, and if it's looking bad or if it's looking good, or if it is somewhat okay but it can improve, then maybe start adding more money. I got sorry, I'm kind of sick right now, but yeah. So one of the ways that I do for saving for retirement is basically looking at my paycheck, or looking at my job, like I have a partnership with the government, and then the government take its cut before I get my portion. And so what I do is I look at how much the government took away from the check, and then I use that same number, and then I take away that same number, and that's the number that goes to the retirement accounts. And so that way, at least I know that, hey, the government got paid from the work that I did, and I have to get paid at least the same number for that same work I did. And so I use that same number, put it aside, move that money to the whatever retirement accounts that you have, and so that way at least you don't have that complaint that you've been working for the government and not for yourself. I have heard that complaint before, and just to avoid complaining about that, hey, the government's got to take their money too, so just do the same. Get the same number of dollars, put it aside, and then with the rest of the money, you are going to continue living, and you're going to use that money for um, monthly expenses and weekly expenses and bills and all that. Start paying everybody else, and try to live a good life with whatever you have left. But at least you will have a peace of mind knowing that you have already put a fair share to your retirement, to the future um, life that you will have. And so, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. I feel like retirement is a really good topic, and it's interesting when I read these articles in which they say that um, about a quarter of American workers have not any money in retirement accounts, um, which is interesting, and I wish there were more people talking about it, just to create awareness. Um, I think to a some point, people told me about retirement maybe a few times when I was in my 20s, but not enough times, I guess, for me to uh, get interest in this topic, and so I didn't really care. It's not only until you get older and then you start having money problems and life hits you with problems left and right, and then you start paying attention to money, and then you start paying attention to the future, and then retirement, and then you hear that talk, and then you get interested in that topic. But if we could have more people talking about this, that would be nice, so that way people can get awareness of this at early age, because this is really important. We have to think about the future us, the future lifestyle that we are going to have. And one thing that did it for me was looking at other people that were already in the process of retiring, or they were already retired. And so I started paying attention to their lifestyle and see if they were happy with the lifestyle they had, if they were happy with the money that they were getting from the retirement accounts and from the government and all that. And what I noticed is, at least the people that were um, in my circle, is that those people were not happy with what they were getting. But then I noticed that they also didn't really care about paying attention to retirement accounts when they were younger, when they were working, when they were making money. It was more about paying attention to the right now, and let's have fun right now, and let's enjoy life right now, and let's do not worry about the future. The future will worry about the future, and I don't think it works like that. So then I started thinking about, hey, if I don't want to get the same results, I need to start doing something, and I need to start doing something right now, so that way in the future I can be a little bit more prepared, and if it works, good, I will have a better life, the life that I'm expecting to have. And if it doesn't work, oh well, at least I tried. But I gotta do something about it right now. I gotta work on this retirement thing, this thing that there are not that many teachings out there, not that many people interested in helping you with all this information. So it was interesting. But yeah, so let's get focused on learning about this. In order for make some moves, you gotta have reasons, and what a best reason to have, to like start making moves than this one, thinking about the future and thinking about the life that you want. And yeah, this should encourage you, so you can start moving and make some money that you will enjoy also in the future. Don't make money right now and then just give it to the government and to the mortgage companies and to the utility companies and the shopping centers and all that, and then end up with nothing for you. So every time you get paid, make sure you put that money aside for the future you, and so that way every year, by the end of the year, you know that you work 12 months, and there is some fruit from all that work. You know that you have a little stack of savings somewhere, so something good came out of the year of hard work, and so that's what we should be paying attention. So yeah, good. So let's find out what we can do about it, and yep, go out there and better your life.